Mogged. Harry Potter mogged. I can't believe this.
This was a struggle of Cuban patriots against a Cuban dictator.
On March 13th, 1962, the Joint Chiefs of Staff put this document in front of the Secretary of Defense for approval from the President. This is a memo prepared by the most senior leaders in the U.S. military, some of the most powerful men in the country. And they're asking for permission to execute a plan to lob mortar shells into their own military bases with some damage to installations, and then to make hijacking attempts against civilian air and surface craft. They're proposing to blow up a U.S. ship in the U.S. naval base Guantanamo Bay, and even to conduct a terror campaign on American soil, exploding a few plastic explosives in carefully chosen spots. We're looking at a plan to blow things up on American soil and then to blame it all on Cuba.
The Cuban people have not yet spoken their final piece.
This operation never happened, but it almost did, and that gets to a big question. Why would some of America's most powerful leaders charged with safeguarding our nation think that their duty would require them to lie to and terrorize the American people? In other words, why were they planning Operation Northwoods?
It is not the first time that communist tanks have rolled over gallant men and women. Let the record show that our restraint is not inexhaustible.
Before we dive into today's kind of insane video, I need to thank the sponsor, who I'm very grateful for. Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's video. For Northwoods was a response to a problem the US government had. They called it the Cuba problem. Cuba became a problem for the CIA when they watched this young activist with an affinity for cigars lead a communist revolution on the island, throwing out the American-friendly dictator and nationalizing all the valuable land and industries that American businesses had been getting rich off for decades. This was the Cold War, and communism was now 90 miles away, threatening to spread to other countries in Latin America, countries that American businesses also wanted to continue controlling and exploiting. And any day, this new leader could align with the Soviet Union, giving the US's biggest geopolitical rival a military base within breathing distance of Florida.
Dropped on steam, seems
so this
up
was
your
what the
alley.
Joint Chiefs called
Them
their Cuba
costs
problem.
one week link.
The US had a few solutions to their problem. First, they put an embargo on Cuba, blocking all US exports to the country, except for food and medicine. Second, they stopped buying Cuba's largest export, sugar. This actually ended up backfiring when the Soviet Union stepped in to buy
realized
Cuban
they are
sugar,
addicted.
kicking off an economic alliance between these two communist countries, exactly what the US didn't want. And third, the US started making plans. Lots of plans. Plans to somehow get rid of Castro, to turn Cuba back into the American business-friendly client state, through whatever means necessary. In one of these secret plans, called Operation Zapata, the CIA recruited 1,500 Cuban
Operation
exiles
Shoot?
who fled to Miami during the Cuban Revolution. It was this little CIA-funded army called Brigade 2506, and the goal was to have them invade Cuba and remove Castro from power. So the CIA trains them at this camp in the mountains of Guatemala, where they had just recently executed a coup and installed a US-friendly dictator.
Wait,
and right in the
that's
middle of the
Zapata-
planning stages of this
Zapata. What is
operation,
Zapata?
JFK wins the presidency.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
And he inherits this scheme to invade Cuba using
name.
exiled Cubans. The CIA briefs him on it, this plan to fix the Cuba problem by forcibly unseating Castro using Cuban exiles. And after some debate, JFK approves the plan.
Classic JFK.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend it with you.
There's something waiting on the other side, I just know it.
You've got a great laugh.
Oh shit.
I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, me neither. Me neither. You guys imagine if we were all related and in love with each other? Wouldn't that be weird? Oh.
Fucking Jim Carrey laugh.
Yeah. I'm so hungry I could eat the ass out of a skunk.
Yeah, we're heading to the market. We want to eat something. We're hungry.
We have fun here.
Mm.
Who wants to watch me shave my plums? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Daisy.
Daisy who?
They see me rolling, they hating.
pretty good.
Thanks. Thank you.
If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it.
This elevator is slower than molasses running up a hill in January. Yeah.
At least this one's express.
Uh-huh.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye now. Hola.
Hey, what's up? Why didn't I push the right block?
Me gusta tu cuerpo.
Oh.
Mucho gusto.
That's rude.
What's your name?
Mi nombre es Bren.
Brand?
Ajá.
Mi nombre es Jesus.
Ah.
Alright, Brand. Nice
Buenas
to meet
noches. Knock knock. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Dwayne. Dwayne the bathtub. I'm drowning.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Ooh, purple hair, purple hair. I'm a fuzzy fertile bear. Welcome in. You know, I'm picking up on some subsonic frequencies and we're standing on a fault.
There have been a series of earthquakes just south of Vancouver Island.
Absolutely, yes. Hey, you have a good one. Bye.
As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. Thank you for serenading.
Absolutely. Bye-bye. Come again. Oh, sorry, man. I didn't know you were coming in.
I'm so.
Ah.
You're gonna do an exam.
I had a real nice poop today. You want to compare stools?
Have a good day.
Oh gosh, you too. Don't go spending any wooden nickels now.